Joker.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about it yet?
No. Last episode was the night we went and saw Joker.
Oh,
we got about 25, 30 minutes left.
Oh,
like,
we do?
yeah,
33 minutes
we're
going?
only 33 minutes
Oh, I thought it said 48.
Oh, no. 33 minutes.
Yeah,
So
we have to talk about the Joker.
we went and saw Joker.
I completely forgot about that.
I saw Joker twice. It was crazy. I went to see it again on a Monday night, 8:30. Theater was packed.
Wow.
Packed at the AMC. I walked in, I was like, no shit, huh? And it's doing good. It's making money.
Yeah.
It is making some good money. Word of mouth is doing this movie good.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I wanted to do a review for it for the Jamie review, but I was getting my case redone for all my setup, so I didn't have my setup to do the review. But yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, me too. I loved it. Why'd you love it?
I'm just thinking
I love
about,
it.
I'm just
It's
sits
quiet
there,
as
like,
fuck.
thinking about it. I'm just thinking. I just loved everything about it. Like Joaquin Phoenix's performance, the story, like nothing was predictable. Like everything just caught me by surprise. I loved when he finally was full on Joker, like towards the end. Everything about that movie, honestly. The music, the score was
great.
really good.
Yeah.
I think the pacing was good. Seeing it for the second time, I made me like it even more. Just sitting there and I'm like, okay, now I know now I know the end point. Now this makes this all interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like seeing how much might be in his head and how much is real. Like that question.
I always thought that, the whole thing was real except for the girl. That's the only thing. I'm like, all right, that's fake. You know what I mean? A lot of people online are saying that, like, more of it is fake, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Todd Phillips came out and he said that was what him and Joaquin Phoenix wanted to do. They wanted the movie to end, and some people would be like, I think this is the way it is. And some other people would be like, I think that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
And whatever sits better with you. For me, I'd rather it be real and not him just the whole thing was a joke in his head and he's been in the asylum the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
I don't like that.
what? Yeah.
You know what I mean? But some people do like that. I saw a couple of reviews. People were like, yeah, I think it's like this, and I like that. And I'm like, no, I'd rather him actually have done all that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
it almost takes away from his journey through the movie.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, there is a way. There is the right way. I know the directors made it to where they wanted people to question it, but at the end of the day, there is a right and a wrong way of the way they did it. And I don't think that to say the entire movie was in his head,
I
don't
feel
think
cheated.
that's true.
I feel cheated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you gave me such a bomb movie, and like that means he's not the Joker.
And
you
then
know what I
why
mean?
would
Like,
he? Why would he think that? Like, he went through a lot of shit that he didn't want to.
Yeah, he
so
did.
why would he imagine that? I guess because he's a schizophrenic. See, I like the idea of, and a theory that I think is much better and almost explains why he tripped out, because he thought he thought he was dating the girl. He thought he was dating a girl, and he wasn't dating a girl. In parts of the movie, he's with this girl. It's like The Sixth Sense, and you figure out that he was never with the girl ever. You know, and that I think that kind of draws back to his mom, because schizophrenia is always genetic.
It is,
someone in your family has it, so you know. So his mom was a schizophrenic, and she has delusion that she was with Thomas Wayne,
yeah.
and that the kid was Arthur was his son. Like, that's what she believed, and so she had a delusion about having a relationship with someone. So did he. Yeah. So I put that together. I'm like, all right. Like that, I could see that.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that, though, like, I don't know. The only other thing I could think of is the end, like where he's on top of the cop car. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of that maybe he imagined, because after that, he's in the hospital. Like,
right.
he's just captured after that.
But I really hope he didn't imagine that, because that was just the feeling and the vibe I got from that scene. It'll take away so much for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It almost like if Todd Phillips came out and was like, nope, whole thing was a dream, like that's what he said, it would bother me so much.
Oh, it fucked the whole movie up.
The meter would drop, like, wait, so if it was all fake, like,
then what's the point of watching
what are we doing here? Yeah, like I would feel really cheated.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's funny that we say that now with the Joker, but it would feel cheated with the Joker, but it would feel amazing with The Last Jedi. It would be the best fucking thing ever.
Like Rise of Skywalker starts and Rey wakes up and none of it happens.
Yep. Oh, it'd be fire.
No
balls.
All
All Rey.
his performance was so good.
Yeah,
So good. And I don't like the comparisons. People are like, I see a lot of polls and stuff like, oh, who was the better Joker, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix? I don't even think that's fair to even like compare them. They were completely different stories. Like
completely different Jokers.
I love Heath Ledger's Joker and I love Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing. The Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is not a Joker traditionally. You know what I mean? He's not. There's no Batman there. There's no henchman. There's no crime. It's not like that. He's not even wearing purple and green with the
That's why this movie
fucking.
was so unexpected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't see anything coming. It's its own story. And I remember talking about it on the show months and months ago when we first started seeing trailers. We wanted it to be something like that. This one and done story,
Yeah.
like just get it right. And I really think they did that.
Yeah, they did a really good job with it. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was one of the best movies I've ever fucking seen.
I
in
just
theaters. I mean,
a scene I think about so much is him on the stairs with the music, da na na, hey, and he's
yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix has the moves, dog. There's some moves he does, and I'm like, you know what? It's silly, but like if we went to Martha's and some guy was doing that on the dance floor, I'd be like, yo, he had the moves. I really liked it. He was always thrusting, always thrusting. I really liked it.
Did you notice that when he would go through his notebook, did you see like the fucked up shit he had inside?
And there was different handwritings in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he had porn.
Yeah,
He had porn.
when he was on stage doing the joke, he opened it and you can just say, and it doesn't zoom in on it. Nothing, just it was subtle, and that's what made it really cool.
And so that's part of the there's an underlying tone, and that's of that's what a lot of people online are criticizing. Well, that's what not a lot of people actually, because people
some
have
people
different
are feelings on this. Like there's like a whole group of people who like the movie, and then they have different feelings on it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like there's a lot of people. I think a lot of people think the movie's good, but they don't think the movie's amazing. I think it's amazing.
I think it's amazing too.
And I'm one of the people who are hyping the movie up. Like there's a lot of people out there who criticize people like you and I who are saying that this movie isn't really that good. You know what I mean? They liked it, but it wasn't fucking amazing. I think it's fucking amazing. But there's another people who are political, of course, and it's not that relevant now because the movie's not suffering. It's not like Dave Chappelle, you know. It's not like, well, he didn't suffer. He actually gained more popularity. But you know what I mean? It's not like they try to cancel this movie or anything like that. But
there are people out there. There always will be.
There always will
those
be
people out
which
there.
is why in this case it's typically in this case it's not even relevant to bring up the political opinion because it's not huge.
I feel like it almost got a little quieter too. Like I feel like it was really raging on social media before the movie, and I see it on social media after the movie, but I feel like it got a little bit quieter. Almost like people are realizing like, hey, you know, maybe this isn't glorifying violence, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
And so they had the police show up outside the theater in, I think, New York, I want to say.
Yeah, I read something like that on Facebook.
Ridiculous. Because they wanted to show this movie. Fucking ridiculous. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. But it's stupid because the leftists will come out and be like, look, see, the police are here. It's like, yeah, because you guys called them, you fucking... Anyway. Their problem, the people who hate this movie, I read a lot of reviews about people who just fucking hate it. And they're saying
I couldn't. I've read some, but I can't read too many. It'll just piss me off.
Yeah,
Like,
it starts to
Jesus.
fuck up the movie. They were saying that it's like, oh, it's a straight white male. You know, the white males are terrorists. You know, the guy's a shooter or whatever. And then there's a lot of people who are saying that it's like an incel man in his 20s goes off the rails because of society. Like they don't fully understand the movie, but they do have a point with. The movie does illustrate the incel man who is in society. He acts that out. There's more to this movie than just the Joker and Batman. Like, Batman's not in the movie,
character of Joker.
Yeah, there's more to it than that. It's not like the Joker, Heath Ledger, like I said, with the fucking just pops up out of nowhere and he's just the mafia. Like, the underlying tone is, and it's the same in Taxi Driver. It's like you have a guy in his 20s or 30s who just doesn't fuck anyone, right? He's just single because he can't. He simply cannot attract a woman. So he has to live his life involuntarily by himself because he's just so fucked up. There's people like that in real life. A lot of these people get, they start to get twisted up inside. And it's like, it does show that. And that's another part of the movie that I like. It's like, of course he has porn in his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, and this is from Arthur's point of view.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're gonna see shit like that.
Yeah,
of
and
course.
you see him break down, and you see his life before he starts killing people. You know? And it really gets down to the fucking nitty-gritty of it. Like, he's talking to the therapist. He's like, all I have is negative thoughts. All I think is this. You don't listen to me. I'm saying this, this, and that. But, like, there's people that go through shit like that. And that notebook that he had where he's like, if you have a mental disorder, everyone expects you to behave like you don't.
Yeah.
It's like, that's real shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I like that quote too.
Yeah, it has elements that reflect real life, like the real guy who just fucking
That's
he's
what
really
makes the
out there
movie
by
so
himself.
fucking great.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why the movie's so fucking good. And that's also a big element of Taxi Driver. That's the comparison I make to Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
Joker and Taxi Driver, two completely different fucking movies. Two completely
of
different
course.
fucking movies. But
There's elements of it in there.
exactly.
Definitely.
The male by himself trying to get the girl, can't get the girl, is fucked up in the head, ends up doing some crazy shit. It happens in real life, happens in Taxi Driver, happens in Joker, two different scales, but, you know, and that's part of the reason why I love the fucking movie. Because they illustrate that so goddamn well.
Yeah, they do.
Like, of course he has a hallucination about the girl.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he is. He's
It's
psychologically
not like
damaged.
this normal guy just
Yeah.
got fucked by society and started
Yeah, that's
going
another
off
thing
the
too.
rails.
Yeah, no.
He's clearly, like, he's sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
got
he has a
issues.
problem.
Yeah. And I like him being a clown and the fucking... A lot of people really like the scene where he stabs the fuck out of his boy. And then the other guy fucking... Which
And he lets him go.
I really like
liked
that
him,
scene. I
yeah.
really like that scene. I just didn't understand, like, that guy wasn't a douchebag to Arthur.
No, it was because he had told his boss that Arthur was trying to buy a gun off him.
Yeah.
And he felt betrayed by that. That's why he called him out. He's like, well, he sold it to me, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
so that's why he killed him.
Yeah.
He felt betrayed by him, and then you're saying the little guy, you know, the little guy.
The little
You know,
person.
you're the only one who's ever been nice to me, you know?
Yeah.
It was so goddamn funny, though, when he jumps at him and he, like,
Scares the shit out of him.
and just how calm Arthur was, the way that scene went down. He's just sitting there. Like, when they first show up, you know, what's with the face paint? He's like,
Yeah.
oh, mom died, celebrating. Like, he's so
Doesn't give a shit. Yeah.
performance, man.
Doesn't give a
Fucking
shit.
performance.
And he's sitting there with those bloods all over him, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna be on Murray tonight. You know, I'm gonna be on that show. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. And the bathroom scene. The bathroom scene is one of the best scenes
Right
in the movie,
after
in
the
my
subway,
opinion.
yep.
One of the best fucking scenes in the goddamn movie.
Yeah, they released the clip officially on YouTube. I was watching
my
the studio
God.
released it. He just goes in there, and at first he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Walks in, he's like all messed up by it, and then he's letting it sink in. And I love the when he is about to go out on stage at the Murray show.
Yeah.
And it's really funny, Doug. The first time I didn't notice because I was so just attached to him dancing.
Uh-huh.
There's the two workers on the side, and they're staring at him. They're like,
What the fuck?
like, what is he doing? And that's another thing about the performance. Joaquin just, he was feeling that, you know, like
Yeah.
the movements and every movement of his body. Even that scene where he has the gun and he's dancing and just, oh my God. How do people do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just so crazy.
All right, if you like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our other videos that we have over here in this corner somewhere. One will be here, one will be here, and then something will be here, and then hopefully something will be around here. So don't forget to click because, you know, we really need your clicks. So thanks for watching, guys.